morning everybody, Sam Marwood here from Cultivate Farms and welcome to episode 23 of Cultivate Farms TV, where we take you behind the scenes of what we're doing to make your farming dreams a reality. Apologies here for the lighting, I'm usually outside but it is raining a heap here in Albury. Hope you guys are getting some rain but are not getting flooded. So these weekly updates are all about inspiring you guys to get on your farm, to follow your farming dreams, to know that it can be a reality, and to demonstrate that we are working as hard as we can to figure out how to solve this big problem of access to capital to get on your farm. So tune in and let us know your feedback of all these updates. Loving the conversations having every week with you aspiring farmers and retiring farmers out there. Please keep getting in touch. Love it, you guys are our inspiration. You're the reason why we're doing this. So always want to hear from you. So this week, let's get into it. Your family are priority, but keep hustling. I'll unpack that. How to use Landcare to get your farm. And investors could be right there in your local community. All that and more to come, so let's get stuck into it. Weekly update on registrations. We have 122 of you amazing aspiring farmers out there registered, which is awesome. That's 15 more this week, which is brilliant. Let's keep that momentum going. We please keep sharing and spreading the word that we need people on there. Again, our target is 200 and we're going to really go big with the media. We really need to start thinking about how we're going to do that, because it looks like that number will be reached very soon, which is awesome. So please keep spreading the word. We need the more people signing up, the more momentum we're going to build, and I'll talk about that, some outcomes of that in a second. Just reflecting that it's been 2 months since we launched this new updated website. So we launched on June 6th and we've had 122 of you sign up, and we weren't sure, we were really nervous about how this was going to go, whether people were going to sign up, but we've just been stoked with the response we've received. People are getting it. People know that they need to promote themselves, not only for their own benefit to get on their own individual farm, but to help us build momentum to get doors opening for hundreds of aspiring farmers across Australia. So we're really grateful to everyone who has signed up, and we would love more of you to jump on and realise your farming dreams. So thank you very much, and let's keep this momentum going. I had a week's holiday last week, but I ended up doing a couple of hours work every day still, and I guess it gave me time to reflect on how much I love what we're doing here at Cultivate Farms and how much we keep encouraging you guys to hustle, and we're hustling as well and trying and working as hard as we can, but I suppose you've got to get that balance in life around spending time with family and friends and working, and then trying to figure out how you hustle to find farms and retiring farmers. There's so much to do, and there's only so many 24 hours in the day, but I guess I'm reflecting that you've really got to find that balance between family and work, and there's no real quick answer. I guess for me it's about communicating with my partner around how much time I'm putting into work and how much time I'm spending with her and family, and it just changes from day to day. But I guess I want to recognise that it is hard. It's just a hard balance, and we are trying to push you guys as hard as we can to find your farms and pitch us farms, and we still believe in that, and hustle is really key, but also I think you've got to keep that perspective around what is life about. It's about knowing your family and hanging out with your family, enjoying life as well. So trying to get that balance is tricky, and I guess that was just a bit of a philosophical reflection on a week's break for me, when I actually probably didn't have all that time as a break. So talking about hustle, let's get back into it. Pitch us farms. We still want you to, once you've spent time with your family, still pitch us farms. We need you guys out there hustling, finding opportunities, not only for us to demonstrate momentum, but just for yourself. That is the best way of getting onto your farm, is finding a retiring farmer, figuring out whether they'll back you, and then pitching the farm. You'll have to do that probably 10, 20, 30 times to be able to find those opportunities. Specifically, we are after opportunities around Canberra, northwest of Bendigo in Victoria, and also southwest Victoria, but we'll take opportunities anywhere. Main point is get out there and pitch. We've got the template. Get in touch if you want to really have a crack and you've got opportunities, but get out there and find farms. We've received another grant, which is awesome. This one's a little bit of a different one to the light bulb moment, but it's we got access to some very clever people in the business world who are going to pull apart Cultivate Farms and what we're doing in our business structure, so that we're going to be viable for the next 50 years. So it's awesome to have their support. So we've got Crow Horwath, who have been really big backers here in Albury of us and what we're doing, providing a lot of advice, but we get some dedicated and condensed support in just pulling it all apart. I'd love to share some diagrams and thoughts about how that happens, just to be really transparent around what Cultivate Farms is and the how it's all set up, etc. So I'll try and unpack that maybe next week or the week after around what we're doing to keep this all afloat and to ensure that we can get hundreds of people onto farms. We are still talking to heaps of you aspiring farmers out there, which is great. This is I love our catch-ups on the phone or by email or Facebook Messenger. It really inspires us that we're onto something here and that we are meeting a need for you guys. The main message we keep telling everyone is that same one I said before. It's pitching farms. People say, I want to get on a farm. I say, well, go find them. Go find your farm and let's figure out, we'll work backwards from the opportunity on how to get you onto it. It's as simple as that. That's not easy though. It's going to take hard work, a lot of time and commitment. But that it has to be the number one thing that you think about every day is, who can I talk to about getting onto their farm? Or what real estate agent have I hassled today to see what opportunities are available? So please keep getting in touch. Email is really great for me, and Facebook Messenger is awesome as well. Phone calls are just tricky. I need to schedule them in. It's just that things are very flat out, but I still want to chat to you on the phone. But send an email, we'll get in touch and we can organise a catch up later. This is an amazing story, and we had to share it. We'll do a separate blog post about it, but investors are in your local community. That is just so powerful. We're latched onto this idea, and we're going to push it as hard as we can. But there's an example in Northwest Victoria. Stephen Fisher is an award-winning dairy farmer. He is just a champion for aspiring farmers and good farming. And he has set up a farm that is owned by 8 community members. So people just in the community who love him and love what he's doing, and they've got a carpenter as the farmer, and he's going really, really well. There's an ABC interview with Country Hour, which we actually helped set up, which is so good because we just knew we had to get this message out. Listen to it from 6 minutes, the link's attached, and just think about what you could do with your farm by getting a handful of people in your community to back you. People must be sitting on so much self-managed super or just money in the bank doing nothing, who love their community. Imagine if you came up to them and said, hey, I've got this amazing farm opportunity. It's 2 minutes down the road. It's a great investment. Would you like to back me? I want to get 5 people in my community to back me. Just so powerful. You don't have to worry about a high net worth individual. You can convince the people around you, your family and friends and networks. Yeah, it's amazing. We want to be able to replicate this across the country. We're going to try and unpack it as much as we can, but I just want to inspire you guys that there are alternatives to investments out there than just banks or high net worths or a few other options that we've been talking about. I'm going to do a tour of Southwest Victoria in a week or so on the 30th, 31st of August and the 1st. So anybody out Southwest, please get in touch. So I'm doing it at lunch and night time with some dairy organisations. I'll put out details as well, but I'll be in the area. So anyone who's around there, please get in touch. We can do a coffee, maybe do a few of you at once or whatever works out best. But anyone in Southwest Victoria, please get in touch around the Timboon and Colac area. And my talks are going to be hopefully a bit provocative. I've got here privative. Don't know what that word is. But I want to really put the call out to the ag industry and say, what are you doing? What are you doing to get aspiring farmers onto farms? If you don't do anything, who's going to run the farms? Where's the next generation of farmers going to come from? And I'm going to give some practical steps and say it's actually not that hard. So hopefully that can get some interest for you guys in terms of farms and opportunities around the Southwest. I'm going to video it and we can share that across Australia, and you guys can share it as well and shake some trees. Let's get people talking about this, that it's actually not that hard to get new people, new farmers onto the farms. It's through conversation, matchmaking, and clever business arrangements, and finding people who have the money in the farms to back the new farmers. I want to talk quickly about the power of these weekly updates. We are very committed to making sure we do these updates every week. My family's been sick this week and it's been a bit hard to organise all this, but we're doing it because we know the power of just demonstrating that week after week we are here to support you onto your farms. Someone said to me the other day it felt like we were friends because they watched these weekly updates, which is so good to hear. And I guess that's the sort of feeling that we want to instill, is that we are your friends, we're here to back you, we want you to succeed, we want you to get on your farm, and these weekly updates are a great way of doing it, but it's also a great way just to document the journey of what we're going through here. But the main point is we want to inspire you that it is possible. And every week, if you're watching this, you think a little bit more about what you're doing to get in your farming dreams, you take another step, that's the outcome we want. That's what we want to hear. And then lastly, Elmore Field Days. Ag Skills Victoria. So Leon Carter runs that. He was in the Australian the other day. You might have seen him talking about Cultivate Farms. He has donated a stall at Elmore Field Days for us. So this is our first field days we'll be at, which is going to be really fun, and hopefully we'll do a lot more of these in, I think it's 3rd, 4th and 5th October. So if you come to the field days, let us know. If you're not, come anyway, and we'll catch up. But we're trying to think about how we can be a bit provocative and get a lot of people's attention. We'll do Facebook Lives, no doubt, because we love them now. We're trying to think of other ways just to get the attention of everyone at the field days. We'll probably just hassle people, and if you look young, look like you want to be a farmer, we'll just say, hey, you can own a farm, and jump out and tackle people and let them know that they can be a farmer. So let us know if you've got any ideas of what we can do to get people's attention at the field days. Do something a little bit different. We know the field days are a little bit straight-laced, but they don't have to be. We can make it a bit fun and interesting. So we'll think of some ideas, but please let us know if you got any yourselves. Guys, that's it. That was a bit of a long update again. I apologise. Well, no, I don't, because there's just a lot going on. And do reach out, find farms, pictures farms, send us questions, let us know how you're going. Very, very exciting things happening in the background. Stuff I just can't talk about, which is the annoying thing, but soon all these things are going to be unveiled, that there are lots happening to make it possible to get on your farm and to inspire you that it is possible. Speak soon. Cheers.